Jelani, Dewan. L-O-V-E, ain't got a damn thing to do with you and me. This simply a meeting be functioning. Type of night where you want a little company. Now I ain't tryna see you gotta come home with me. That's the mission I'm on, little mama, you see. Turned up and I got my partners with me. Hit the club to see who's coming home with me. Now you can come around if you about to get down. We popping these bottles and watching women at the clown. Cause everybody trying to get to the crib to see a little bit of flash, so you know how it is. I'm looking out and I see it's a lucky few. I'm trying to pick which ones that I'ma do. I see a couple of bad ones, I'm looking to bag one and maybe get a girl and her friends too. So many ladies wanna come home with me. Even more crazy, they ain't trying to say tonight is gonna be pretty amazing. Once I get home, get them on the rooftop, get the body taken to the point where it won't stop. Hey mama looking fly, let me get that. Love the way you walking by, let me get that. Girl, you got me on the ride, let me get that. By the end of the night, let me get that. Let me get that, let me get that. I can tell you wanna, let me get that. Let me get that, let me get that. Don't deny the fact that I'ma get that.
This is the perfect position you wishing that you could be. Behind the partition with E. Face down, ass up, bouncing to the beat while listening to your favorite CD on repeat. In your past, girl, you been scorned. I'm working with a monster, girl, you been warned. I got your bra off with no problems, but your panties was torn. But like a good neighbor, I'm there like State Farm. I rock a charm that costs like 8 charms with black diamonds, so I nicknamed it Akon. Her ass so fat that I call it A-bomb. Her head so dumb that I call her A-blonde. She geeked up off of my stylist, Dapper Dawn. She dripped up and draped out in Louis Vuitton. I pour on the charm, I hope it's not too thick. I'm looking for a first round draft and it's our pick. Baby, and that's it, a day in the life. All you gotta do is take a chance, roll the dice. Besides, who determined what's wrong or right? Especially if it's only one night. We can get it cracking in the back of the Benz. It's okay, you can invite over a couple of friends. And if your boyfriend tripping, then forget that. Sit back, slip that, snap you like a Kit Kat. Baby, let me get that.
Hey mama looking fly, let me get that. Love the way you walk by, let me get that. Girl, you got me on the ride, let me get that. By the end of the night, let me get that. Let me get that. I can tell you wanna, let me get that. Let me get that. Let me get that. Don't deny the fact that I'ma get okay.
One time, girl, I don't know what to say, but I know you've been feeling on me by the way, and we can get it poppin' all night. Champagne bottle steady poppin' all right. Okay, hold up, I know what you want, girl. Put this in your phone, girl. Hey, you like it longer? Now what you got to say to me? Don't play with me, come stay with me. Mac, I can show you that computer love. Ain't got time for no games, I'm just trying to hook up. Like kissing on your navel, girl, I might go down. Screaming that you love it, girl, I like that sound. Okay, no way, rotate them hips, she want foreplay. Okay, girl, can you strip? Cause I wanna bring out the freak in you. Girl, let me bring out the freak in you. Girl, I don't know you, but I hope that can change. I've been gone for too long, and you can tell by my face, so I don't think I wanna let this go. Got a couple things I wanna let you know. Say you got a man, baby, so what? You don't lie to show me love, baby, what's up?
Hey mama looking fly, let me get that. Love the way you walk by, let me get that. Girl, you got me on the ride, let me get that. By the end of the night, let me get that. Let me get that. I can tell you wanna, let me get that. Let me get that. Let me get that. Don't deny the fact that I'ma get that.
Why the hell am I that high? Wait a minute, meow. Wait a minute, meow. Hold on, let's get everything situated real quick. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you being here. Let me see what's going on today. It is Wednesday. Okay, so we will be doing so I told you we're gonna be switching it up a little bit. I don't know for those that remember, we're gonna switch up a little bit. I'm gonna have it on the Ace of Spades. I'm gonna keep it on the Ace of Spades, but it's still gonna be the King of Spades. All right. King of Spades vibes. You feel me? So we're still gonna do what we do like we do around this time every time. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it going. So welcome in. Let me see what we got here. Okay, so you know what? We'll get to that one in a minute. Let me see. Let me. Oh, keep forgetting to get my what is it? The housekeeping. Yeah. We'll start with the housekeeping. Housekeeping. If you can, on your way in, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, they say it helps the algorithm. I have no idea. It just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. And I appreciate it. Okay. So if you can hit that, that'd be lovely. If you can subscribe, that way you'll know every time we go live. That'd be nice as well. Hit the notification bell. I had to go through with my mother on how to work the bell. She was like, it's highlighted, it's all white, it's clicked. No, on her phone, it was a little check next to the personalized instead of on the actual white bell that says you'll get it every time we go live. All right. So make sure that is set. And donations. Okay. The donations is in the description as well as scrolling around. If you would like to donate to the podcast, feel free. It will anything that you donate will go towards the stream. Matter of fact, towards the end of the year, I will be trying to figure out, hey, what should I do? I know I want a mic, but I'm gonna let everybody else decide. All right. And next week is open mic. Oh, wait, next week. We're open mic right now. All right. So if you have anything that you would like to talk about or discuss with us, please feel free to type it up in there. Shoot, if you want me to open a link and you want to jump in, we could definitely do that too. All right. So just let me know. And we can make that happen. All right. What else we got going on here? I don't know. It's been a little bit of while, so I'm trying to get back on everything. I don't know. I just have not yet gained my sea legs yet. So we still over here wobbly a little bit. All right. So I guess without any further ado, we'll go ahead and introduce the panel. Let me see. Born and raised in the city of Chicago, he traveled from it's like a story right now. He traveled from the Midwest to down south and pursued his passion for big and small screen storytelling. With the bachelor's degree bachelor's of science degree from Full Sail University for digital cinematography. Right. You can find him on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and here right on YouTube. All right, under the handle at DizRizEnt. Speaking of YouTube, he has several channels under the name DizRizEnt. That's DizRiz Boondocks Review, DizRiz Cinematic Reviews, and his Cinematic Gaming channel, which I believe he just posted up a few Mortal Kombat clips. All right, check those out. And DizRiz TV Media. Okay. He also streams on Twitch under the handle at DizRiz. He has extensive experience in the production of a wide variety of films, including those in the real estate industry, the music industry, documentaries, web series, commercials, feature films, and PSAs. You may check out his videos on YouTube under the handle DizRizEnt. And or visit his website at www.dizriz.com. All right. You can also, for serious inquiries, if you would like, you can go to www.dizrizent.com. And lastly, he's got that merch. All right. So if you're looking for some cool gear, I got mine. I'm waiting for it to cool off a little bit. But he also has some for the warmer weather as well. Please do not forget to check that out. And all you have to do is go to www.dizrizentmerch.com. Please put a warm welcome together for none other than Mr. DizRiz himself, man. How are you doing today?
Hey, I'm good, brother. How about yourself?
All right, I'm chilling. It's not about where you're from, it's where you're at, says DizRiz ENT. Uh A reminder, I'm cutting that intro short. Okay.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. It's too long. It's too long, man. It's too
Hey
long.
man,
Too long.
hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, I'll put it like this. It's basically what's on my website. You know what I'm saying? Telling people where I'm from, what I do, you know what I'm saying, my passion for this shit. But it's not about that. It's about what I can do. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing right now. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's why I don't mind saying it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're doing it. So I'm gonna put it out there as instructed. You feel me? I'm gonna give them all of it. You know what I'm talking about? How you doing today on this Wednesday, man?
Man, I'm cooling, man. I finally had a day off in the last 12 days, something like that. So I was enjoying it yesterday, and I came back to work energetic today. So you know what I'm saying. I'm feeling good, feeling good.
All right. Hey man, that's good to hear. So as we were talking about before, as I mentioned before, we will be having a giveaway at the end of this. I will put in a link. I need to probably get that started now, but I don't know. We'll see how the night goes. Sometimes, uh, we just go with the flow and
I am
whatever.
not putting it in the comments this time. Remember what happened last time?
What? Wait, what happened?
I think I won, and I think I won, and then I think Messiah won, and we
Oh
passed it
yeah,
off.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know,
Y'all gave up the winnings, huh? All right, so uh yeah, sorry, I'm over here doing my thing. So yeah, we will be doing that later on today. I'll put out the notification and we'll make it happen, man. I am so hot. So before I got on here,
yes,
uh I was out here on the grill, man, grilling. And I barely made it in time. Matter of fact, yeah, I didn't make it on time. And so like I was cooking and making some pasta and some shrimp and some grilling some chicken and all kind of stuff. And so I'm like super like sweaty right now. Usually I like to take a bath before I get on here, shower before I get on here, but I did not have any time. So right now I'm still hot. You know what I'm saying? I got the residual heat still on me. So I'm still a little muggy right now, but I'm hoping that it will go away. But I doubt it because I got these two hot boxes up here. I don't know if you see them in glasses. Two hot boxes that keep me warm. So I doubt I'll cool off anytime soon. But if I start seizing out, just call the police. Or not the police, call the ambulance. Do not call the police. No, I do not want to be a story on my own show. So just call the ambulance and we'll be all right. All right. So without any further ado, let me see. Yeah. Now, okay. So we gonna get into some things. All right, I got some random clips. I will ask in the middle if you guys have anything that you, or it's just you right now. So if you have anything that you want to talk about, and I'll keep an eye on the comments. Let me know if y'all have anything that y'all want to talk about, as well as I will try to bring in the ladies. The ladies have been MIA. I'm not going to hold y'all. The ladies have been MIA lately. I did offer for them to come on last time we was on here. They did not show up, so don't be surprised they don't show up this go around. They are very, very busy, but I try to offer in a counter or a supportive person from the opposite sex to say yay or nay, because a lot of these are covering male and female issues. So I don't want it to be just an echo room. I want somebody to be able to come in, either agree or disagree. You know what I'm saying? From a different perspective, but no guarantee that the ladies are gonna come through. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. This camera on thing is a doozy. It seems
hey,
to
but I
scare.
don't see the problem though. When we was on the Ecamm, you know what I'm saying? Your
Yeah.
camera had to be on, so I don't see what's the issue.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They kind of just want to come in, don't want to come in. I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, we're gonna still do what we do around here. All right. So we're gonna
Maybe they
still
want to
chop.
be naked on camera, but not on camera. If you get what I'm saying, somebody they want to be lounging and relaxing and shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel it though.
Man, I guess so. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep this thing moving, man. Oh, I got 2020 in the building, man. Thank you so much for hitting that like 2020. Haven't seen you in a while. You're more than welcome to come on if you like, man. Just let me know. I'll drop the link for you. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and make this thing happen. All right, man. We got this.
It's not about Kamala. It better not be
It
about
is
Kamala.
not. I don't have anything about Kamala at all. Now I did see your boy, Mr. Trump, talking about World War II coming up.
We already had World War II.
Yeah, well, he's
About
thinking
three.
that no, he said two. He's ready. He doesn't want to start World War II. Again, I don't think that I think I don't know if it's age or competency. I think that there should be something because there's a lot of old people who are not quite connecting the dots here.
Maybe he
So
was talking about Civil War Part 2 or Civil War.
he just messed it up to World War. Okay, I got you. All right, it could be. I don't know. I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? But we need to figure out what's going on with these older people in these positions, man. We definitely need to get some more people in there and shining. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that could happen. We definitely need some new blood up in there. But no, there is a guy who's going to say some things. Some things I ain't saying, so I'm gonna go ahead and play it. You know what I'm saying? Because he got some things to say about the ladies, man, and I wanna actually get your opinion on what he's saying. Okay, so I'm gonna play this and then we'll get right back to it.
Black men's ain't nothing. These black men's ain't that. But they ain't shit. Cause in the last 30 years to 35 years, black men ain't even been in the house to raise them. So how y'all gonna talk about these young black boys ain't nothing when you sorry bitches who won't raise them the last 30 years? So if they ain't shit, you the motherfucker won't raise them where they ain't shit. So how you gonna talk about a man? You hoes the one throwed us out for welfare to get an apartment free or to get benefits. Instead of y'all want to sit at home and listen at the black man work with a black man with partnership, the shit ain't over. Y'all making it over. But these hoes don't want us in the house. They want to kick us out because they want to go trick with this nigga and that nigga and then put us down talking about we don't love our kids and all that. I love my kid, and one of these hoes say I don't love my kid, go down one of my 3 baby mama and ask me if I'm a deadbeat daddy.
All right.
Hey, he's definitely niggas for Trump. He's definitely with niggas for Trump.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. Let's dive into this. Okay. He said a lot right there. I'm gonna try to break it down and see what we got going on here. All right. So and again, if you're here, please stay tuned. I will give out a hashtag so you can come in and have a chance to win the giveaway at the end of the show. All you have to do is put in the hashtag, be here when it goes on, and you got it. All right. So I'm gonna start with this. You know what? And usually I try to let the panelists do their thing, but since it's just me and you, I will be throwing my input in there as well. But I'm gonna ask you first: is there any truth to men being in the house or being out of the house, should I say, on what he's saying as far as it's the women who have been raising these I don't know if you say fuck boys or what they've been raising them. What do you say what he said about that?
I agree with what he was saying. Not in the context of the way he was saying it, because I wouldn't say all women are hoes or bitches. I wouldn't put all females in that category. You know what I'm saying? But I think I done said it numerous of times on how the CIA used their Jedi mind tricks and infiltrated the black household in regards to black women marrying the government support system, then keeping a man in the household to help raise those kids. Now, on the other hand, he did say 3 baby mamas. If he didn't learn from the first time, why would you go ahead and repeat that cycle over and over and over again? You know what I'm saying? It's just like I look at it like this. The definition of insanity. If somebody in the comments can look up the definition of insanity, it's pretty much, I'm gonna sum it up, repeating the same thing to achieve a different outcome. It's fucking crazy. You just dumb. You're gonna keep doing it, so you know better than the hoes and the bitches that you was just talking about, if you ask me. But like I said, to cut it short, like the CIA already infiltrated, especially when it comes to the black households, when it comes to government assistance and stuff like that, and the
Yeah.
females have jumped into that.
Damn, hit the wrong button. Sorry. Shit got unplugged. Yes, I agree with that. Now, you said not all. Would you say majority are bitches and hoes?
The ones that's trying to
You don't have to answer that.
I mean, I'll put it like this: the ones that's keeping up with the modern trends. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Yeah, things are trendy. Being a housewife is trendy. Being a loving wife is trendy. But they don't make that. They don't make stuff like that great. They make, what I'm saying, being ratchet and the reality shows and my booty hole this color and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start a slogan, talk about dick cheese. You know what I'm saying? Clean the dick cheese off.
Not the cheese. It
You know what I'm
came
saying? I
back.
mean, they doing all that, so I might as well make something catchy. It's just ratchet. It's just ratchetness.
Yo, so wait a minute. Wait, did you say that housewives are trendy? I don't think that's accurate.
I mean, I don't think it's trendy, but I would say that it's housewives out there or women that want to be a wife, so to speak, not necessarily a housewife, but women that want to be a wife. Some are leaning to the left, trying to get out of certain situations, but others, I'm pretty sure women want to be wifed up.
These motherfuckers don't want to be wiped up, dog. Let's be real. They don't want to be wiped up. They want to live their best life. They want to live like men. That's it. They don't want to be wiped up until later on in life, around maybe 30. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah, that's
40.
what I would say. I would definitely.
Then they might start looking because they already ran through everybody, and then they're like, okay, hey, I need to think about my future now. So yeah, I don't think the majority of them don't want to be married. And if they do, I think it's kind of the thing of like, well, shit, I want to be a millionaire, right? But am I putting in the work to be a millionaire? Right. So I think that, well, that aspect of it is true too. That yes, a lot of them want to be wives, but are they putting in the work to be wives? You know what I'm saying? So in a sense, one might think that, well, no, they're not really really
But
trying to
I
be that.
think I think that the women that's not putting in the work, they don't even know where to start because they grew up in a marriage or a household married to the government assistance program. You
I
know what I'm
give you
saying?
that.
So they really don't know. They want that. They want the Barbie dream house, the white picket fence, the dogs and cats and kids and stuff like that. But they just don't know where to start. I think that's what it is. It's just ignorance in regards to where to start because of being, so many trends from the 80s, 70s, 80s, probably even in the 60s, with the civil rights movement, with black women standing up and actually, smelling they piss, what I'm saying, smelling themselves and want to go elsewhere instead of, stick behind that man, like after the Black Panther Party fell and, the Malcolm X assassination and Martin Luther King, women start to do their own thing, really. You know what I'm saying? And now they just lost. Not all, but some. Most are lost. I would
Yeah.
definitely.
I can agree with that, man. And I think that, I mean, shit, it has to be some truth to what he's saying in regards to um who's raising the guys. And I think that it's 100% true, right? Um, we'll get personal here. I'll use my life story. So the biggest thing that I was taught, because I was raised in a single parent household, the biggest thing that I was taught from a single parent household as far as manhood goes was take care of your children. That was it. That was my manhood in a nutshell that was given to me. So of course, like when I first got married, dude, I had like tons of problems, right? Because that was all I knew. And so in the beginning, I didn't have kids, of course. Then we did have kids, right? So now I'm like, well, shit, I'm doing what I was told to do, which was take care of my kids, right? Like, why am I still having all these other issues in these areas now? Right now, I'm doing a lot of self-help and self-work. So I do know that there are some components that we're missing. That's not taking care of your kids is not manhood, right? but that's what I was taught. So now the lady that I'm with would have to deal with me having to go through the self-learning process because now that's all I knew. I didn't know anything else. So I do think that, yes, from my own personal perspective, I do think that the women of the past have definitely shorthanded the women of the future. I definitely think that stands true. Um, so, and one of the things that you mentioned, I want to ask on that too, was does the assistant living aid in removing men from the home?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely because um I was just taking from a hood perspective. Most people are just trying to get ahead, right? And if you give them a handout, you give them an inch, they're trying to take a foot usually. So if they see that it can be better off with that man, out working or doing whatever, doing his thing while they getting assistance, and his name ain't on nothing, they can still receive assistance. Um, you know, they kind of get used to that man not being around. And then they say, fuck it. I'll continue to get this WIC, I'll continue to get this public aid, child support, whatever. And next thing you know is no man household. You know what I'm saying? Or he's locked up or whatever doing a 20, 30-year bid, football number type bid. Now he's out of the system. Like he's nowhere around. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Or he's in and out. Maybe he go in for petty theft, be out in 6 months to a year. Then he go in next time 3, 4 years. Then the next time 10. He did damn near the whole time of his kid's life. How many ever he got, he been locked up. So they don't really know. All they know is what mama and grandma didn't taught them. Because 9 times out of
yeah,
10,
that's the reason.
granddaddy not around. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So yeah, it's just a repeating cycle, dude. It's just crazy.
yeah, I definitely agree with that, man. And I think that it kind of, I know you floated around the CIA in the previous episodes and everything like that, as far as their infiltration into the black family as well. And I think you're on that one, right on that one. Because I do think that it helps to definitely say, I don't need a man, right? Because you got the government, daddy government taking care of you. So I think it really does make it easier to say that you don't need a man. Which I don't know. It seems kind of selfish to me to be like, I don't need a man if you got kids, right? Because then it's not about you. I don't know. I'm going off a tangent, but I do think that it does help aid in the removing of men from the home because, again, like you said, they seen it generations,
Hmm.
right? Grandma or mom was getting it, grandma was getting it, so now I'm getting it, right?
Hmm.
And grandma raised my mama without a daddy. Now my mama raising us without a daddy. So what do you think the next generation is going to be,
They're
right?
just gonna keep repeating the cycle. And I look at it like, um, just when we talk about, well, we ain't really talk about it, but I look at it as mentally enslavement. Physical enslavement, you can see the shackles, right? You can
Yeah,
see the shackles on your wrist. You're enslaved and you trying to break free. But when you mentally enslaved, you can't see those shackles. You can't see what they're trying to do or what they're doing, to keep you out of the loop, to keep you oppressed, to make you, look like the average dumb nigga. You know what I'm saying? Until you actually wise up and realize, like at least take one step and look at it like, damn, this is hurting my family or hurting my kids because now the government is in all my business. What's that? What they call it? Capitalism. They're in all my business. They got to know where I where I eat, sleep, shit, piss. You know what I'm saying? They got to know everything, and then you can't get a good paying job or something decent. Where it's livable. So you have to stay by their means until you got 4 kids, your last baby 18, and by that time, you old, you 40, 50, you don't want to work now. You know what I'm saying? So it's
yeah,
like, it's just like a repeating cycle. And it just keeping, especially the black women, or women of color oppressed,
yeah.
mentally enslaved.
I think you're thinking of socialism.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's what I
no.
couldn't think of it.
And yeah, I mean, as far I agree with you, man. I think it does definitely help. Now 3 baby mamas is he part of the problem here with 3 baby mamas? Now, granted, he did say that you can ask my 3 baby mamas that I'm a good father, right? So, I mean, one could speculate that how good of a father could you be if you got 3 different families. But I mean, I believe in monogamy is a terrible thing anyway. So if he is indeed taking care of his kids, do you think that he's a problem? Is he contributing to this?
Oh, he's adding fuel to the fire. I'm pretty sure he's seen all the signs. I'm pretty sure he probably seen signs in the first one, and then in the next one, probably seen a little bit more, and then the third one. Now he's just on a rant. But I just look at it like this: like he's definitely part of the problem. If he's not the problem, you know what I'm saying? Because he had the opportunity to put a condom on or get snipped. You know what I'm saying? The opportunity is there. But you just laying up with whoever and just knocking them up. All women not good women. You know what I'm saying? It's just facts. Like, and that the system is behind the black woman or the woman when it comes to child care and so forth. Is hardly ever for the male. So you already knew these rules and regulations, and you continue to do it. So definitely, I would say if he ain't the problem, he's definitely 80% of the problem. He adding fuel to the fire.
Yeah, man. And you know what? I would definitely say that he's also the problem as well. And I'm gonna go in a different direction. I think that he's the problem because if he had 3 women that he is able to I don't know, freak. Now I messed myself up because I'm still the monogamy piece. It throws me off. I'm about to say, man, if they're good and they're and they're able to work together, you know what I'm saying? Like, then I don't know if I can necessarily say it's the problem, but I don't know. I think that there's a component there that's missing, but I don't know what it is. But I do think that it could be seen as definitely a problem. Speaking of monogamy, so I keep bringing this thing up. Did you see the monogamy clip that I played? I played it for the ladies. I don't think any one of the ladies, correct me if I'm wrong, ladies, if you're in the comment section, but I don't think any one of them really articulated a good defense for it. They just didn't like it. Did you see that clip I played?
Let's run it again. I know I seen
All
it.
Right, man. Yeah. We'll run it. You know what? We'll run it again for those that didn't see it. It was basically a debate about monogamy. And the lady gave a pretty good debate on it. Let me see. What was it called?
It wasn't Niggas for Trump, was it?
Definitely not. Nah, definitely not. That would be a hecky no on that one. I found it. Here we go.
Biologically, sex is designed for one main purpose: procreation. Anything else, that's extra. The female reproductive cycle comes around once a month. For a man, it's every day. For each sexual act, the woman's one egg is matched by the man's 120 million sperm cells. Now let's do some calculation. 120 million sperm cells a day, every day, as opposed to one egg a month, every month, means, assuming all the cells are viable, that it will take only 30 men to impregnate all the women in the world. This points to one clear fact: a man is, by nature, polygamous. Monogamy and fidelity are unnatural situations promulgated by religious beliefs and social pressures. Take those away, every man will cheat. It's simply biological. Now let's look at the extra. It's a known fact that women, for the most part, are more emotional than men. So it's natural that after a sexual encounter, she'll be attached. But because a man is visual and logical in nature, there's no emotion involved. For him, it's just a physical release that's got nothing to do with love. A man loves his woman by protecting and providing for her. Period. It's really quite simple. For a man, the physical and the emotional, two separate entities.
All right, so I didn't get I don't believe I received a coherent valid reasoning from the ladies on why this is not true. Perhaps you, the more logical creature, could explain to me why this is not accurate.
Hey, I'm still wrapped up about her African dialect. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me about it.
And then her knowledge just had me going, made me feel all warm and tingly inside.
When it makes sense. When it makes sense. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and I mean, and like just like men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. She said 30 men can impregnate the whole world, my nigga. So is I don't see the lie. I can't find a lie in regards to it. Now, yeah, 30 men, all the women in the world, yeah, that's kind of facetious. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but just putting the numbers together, she's saying it could happen. And I don't see I don't see a lie. I really don't. I really don't.
Okay. I mean, I couldn't see one either. This is just a me and you conversation. I didn't see it either. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't get a coherent debate on, or not necessarily coherent, but a concise debate on why this wasn't so. I think that
Where do I sign up? No,
know what I'm saying? Like the debate is just it's bulletproof, man. So but yes, that's why that's why I get a little hung up, because I'm like, well shit, I think that it is a thing, and I think that yes, if you're providing for your kids or whatever, I don't know what his situation is, but if you are indeed providing for them, then yeah. Then they did their job. They picked a mate who was going to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's it.
The warning signs was there. You know what I'm saying? On both sides. The woman already knew what's what. He knew what's what and what can be the outcome, because he didn't already went through bad stuff with the first two. So this third one, she gonna be a pistol starter, because 9 out of 10, she gonna have a little of this and a little bit of that, and then her issues. So
Well, he didn't speak on their relationship, but I definitely would have wanted to know what is their relationship. All he said is you can ask all three of my baby mamas and they'll tell you I'm a good father. So I wonder if their relationship is healthy as well, because I think that would be important for the children to see, and I think that'll go towards whether he's a good father or not as well. All right, let's see. Let's go to a next one. All right, we're gonna go check a next one out and see what they talking about out here in the streets. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. And then we're gonna go. Oops, did I miss that? Nope. Videos. There we go. All right. This one is titled "Feminine Woman." Let's check it out.
You want a woman that's in her feminine, but
He
are
wants-
men
he wants
there
me to
gonna?
at the finish
That's
line.
what I'm saying. Men
You
don't
should
want to
be
see you.
naturally
That shouldn't be
feminine.
no
But here's
race.
my
I
thing.
can meet you
But
there.
no, but what I'm
You're
saying
born
is
with a
it's for everybody.
vagina.
I can't
That
expect the
works.
woman to just be automatically every aspect of her is put together. I'm not saying.
Well, then she shouldn't be dating.
But here's my thing. So
Right.
if a man doesn't have money, should he be dating?
Nope.
We understand there's some cases where it's not about finances. We understand that. But a majority of cases, a
And
man's
even when you
gonna
look
have
at
to make
when
more
you look
than
at
a woman.
divorces, the top 3 reasons for divorces is financial reasons. It ain't because the woman lost her job, it's because the man lost his job. Like,
All right, broke boys don't deserve none. I know that's right. So let me ask you this, man. This is a topic that has been going on for decades, right? Should men give up on finding feminine women? I believe that there's not a majority of feminine women in the Western world. Should they just give up on trying to find feminine women? Is this just stupid at this point?
in the US, yes. And the reason why I say that is because most women, not all, but most women in the US are brainwashed with the latest trends, with, you know, uh, you know, just like Brickgate. We talked about that last week, with old girl trying to finesse the system, lying, getting, not cash apps, what you call it, GoFundMe's and all that other stuff, saying the first woman was lesbian, and just stupid, just the dumbest stuff ever. You know what I'm saying? Um, not to knock that community, but it's just crazy just to think about, women not being feminine. It seemed like they should wake up feminine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what makes you not be feminine? Or what makes you, or what tweaks in your mind of you not carrying yourself as a feminine female? You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to me. But that's why we had the issue probably almost a year ago where what was it? Not Bang Bros, but it was something where the men was going over going overseas.
Passport Bros, man.
Passport Bros. You know what I'm talking
Clear
about?
out your browser history, my guy. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they was going
show.
overseas. They was going overseas getting women, and these women was worshiping the ground that these guys was walking on. But then they come to the US, they were being treated like shit. You know what I'm saying? They had the same amount of money when they went overseas. And I get it. Yeah, it's some type of opportunity, in regards to the women that see an American guy over there. Oh, that's my green ticket to get to the US. But then, like, if you take a step back, do these women really want to come to the US now? We the laughing stock of the world now. With all the different war senses of thinking, going on, and the things or the priorities of the United States right now. It's just in shambles right now. So do they really want to come here? They might tell you, hey, pack your stuff. Hey, you coming over here to live. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's pushing to that because they don't want to be part of that Western ideology.
Yeah, I definitely I can definitely see that, man. We got Mr. Kwame Brown in the building, man. Thank you for coming through, man. I know it's been a while, man. It's been a while. It's been a while. Thank you for stopping through. Thank you for the question as well. When you say feminine, what do you mean? That is a great question. So basically, I believe feminine is just the opposite of what you would consider masculine. So I think a lot of people would consider consider masculine to be strong, right? Now, I don't think it's anything with a strong woman, just strong in other attributes. But basically not a man. Right. So there's a yin and a yang, right? So women are supposed to be the yin to our yang, right? There's supposed to be, I think it was something called plurality. I can't say the word, but you know what I'm saying.
Plurality.
Yes, where things are even, right? Where they flow. I think that's the thing that when you're talking about feminine, what you want. So soft, nurturing, right? Actually, I'll give you the old school KS version of it: fit, friendly, and feminine. Fit, friendly, and feminine. Okay. Which I don't think I can use that one because now I just realized I said feminine in there. Oh, soft,
Polarity,
nurturing.
that's what it is. Polarity.
Yeah,
That's what
polarity. I couldn't
polarity.
get the word out, but now that you said it, I can say it. But yes, softness, right? There's a softness, a nourishment, nurturer. I think those are the things that are considered to be on the feminine side of our spectrum, as well. On our side of the spectrum, the kind of opposite of what we are. So yeah, I think definitely that was a great question though. Soft, nurturing, and I think I would say definitely what's the C word we usually use?
Compromise.
Compromise. Yes.
Hey,
Compromise.
I got a comment from Antonio Bellows.
Okay.
She says a lot of females in this generation have been used by guys, so they think being with a woman will be different. What's your thoughts on that?
Great question. Yeah, I think man, I don't know. I feel like women would have so much more problems because y'all a headache. So you got two headaches. You know what I'm saying? Working with each other. So I don't know. I couldn't. I mean, if that's your thing, I think that's cool. But I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I never really heard of too many women with that point of view. I know some gay women that are they were just gay, or bi women as well, right? So they may have just preferred a woman because maybe a woman knows a woman. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know
My
if they necessarily go ahead.
my thing though, I look at it just from a masculine standpoint, right? Two headaches. Um, I look at it from a masculine standpoint though. Just just speaking of myself, right? Um, it's been females that I came across that tried to use me, but that didn't make me go to the same sex. And you know what I'm saying? That just made me use more females. You know what I'm saying? It put me in that mind state, or on guard, to make sure I cut this off before it get to that level. You know what I'm saying, so to speak. And that's how I have the same mental now. You know what I'm saying? And it's probably even more stoner or brick wall to where it's not even gonna get to that. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, everybody uses somebody for some type of game. That's just human nature. But when they come to using, like doing somebody bad and then kicking them to the curb, like I don't think that should push somebody to the same sex. I just feel that it should be just pick better next time. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say,
All right, man. I'm gonna get out my bag real quick, man. I call bullshit on that, right? Because a lot of times what happened is usually when they do go to another female, they go to a female that looks like what? A dude, right? So they still in the dude fashion. The guy probably, you know what I'm saying, like young ma type of thing, probably got the strap on and everything, like clutching they fake nuts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you probably still have the females that still go for the masculine type of female, or the females that go for the masculine type of females versus a femme female that goes for another femme female. That usually doesn't happen. It's usually again the plurality. I can't say the word. How you say it?
Oh,
The
my
yin and
bad.
the yang. I'll just say yin.
Polarity.
Yeah, that word. The yin and the yang. So it's usually the yin and the yang that exist together. Usually you don't have the same type of individuals. It can happen, but I think on a majority level, you'll usually see there's a more dominant, more male, more masculine female who tends to be with another a woman that is different. Just like the same way you won't usually see two masculine females together, because usually there's a you have to have like usually a polarity there. Pardon me, my tongue doesn't work too well. Okay, let me see what Kwame says. Oh, okay, I see. I thought you were saying that they should be cleaning and cooking, making a house a home. You know what? It's really, for me, it's really just a helpmate, right? So it's wherever the male needs assistance, right? If that's where it is and that's what you do, then that could be your feminine role in that. That's perfectly fine. Or if it's in other areas as well. I think because it's not just cooking and cleaning, it could be educating the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of other things that are big and huge that most people don't have, and I think would be a very, very big benefit to the culture as well. Ed laughing at me said 2 headaches. I don't know, man. I just figured, man. Shit. Okay.
Hey,
How
I want to say something real quick.
go ahead.
Tony was saying, like, yeah, she been married. Hey Tony, she been married 38 years. Like that's from when we was shortest, you know what I'm saying, on the block type deal. Been
Mhm.
married since then. Yeah, and she was just saying it seems like it, in regards to that statement that she made. You know what I'm saying? So I feel her. I feel her. But like
That
you said,
female go to other females when they get sick of men.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Now ask her, do they go with females that
Oh,
are
she
the
hear you.
same?
She watching. She live. We
Well,
live.
no, but well, do they? I can't see your comments. But do they
Yeah.
usually go for women that are like them, or do they go for the opposite? I would like to know what you have to say on that one as well. Mr. Brown says, "Oh, how do you feel about men not being the breadwinner?" How do I feel? Man, you hit me with some questions here. Okay, wait a minute. Let me step back. I definitely think that I think if it works, it works. Right. If it works, it works. However, I think that the way that the women are set up now in the West, that's not going to fly for a lot of women. If you look at a lot of the dating shows, even on YouTube, you'll hear a lot of women that come up and they'll say, you have to make at least what I make or greater. They rarely ever say you can make less than me. So I don't have an issue with it. I'm sure a lot of other people don't have an issue with it. But if you look at what the women are saying, they're the ones that have the issue with it. You have to be making more money than them. For that one, Diz, you got anything to say on that?
Oh, I definitely agree, especially with the inflation, over the years, with the deficits increasing and stuff of the United States, you definitely have to, or you're gonna get shitted on. You know what I'm saying? I just hate to put it like that, but it's just call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? It's not too many women nowadays, that would, take a man and make less of them. Like, it's not too many Oprahs walking around here. You know what I'm saying? And according to Oprah, she's still single. You know what I'm saying? She's, Stedman is not her husband. I ain't seen no documentation, no paperwork saying, and she damn near a billionaire or probably more, so it's not too many Oprahs walking around, and, you know, um, I look at it like this. It's more or less a warped sense of thinking, or the mental is messed up, meaning that you want this man to do all these manly duties, make more, work all these hours and stuff like that. But if you with a man that has a felony, it's gonna be hard for him not to go back to them felony ways to make more than a female that has a legit job, RN, LPN, whatever. It's gonna be hard for him to make those funds unless he's a truck driver. And how much does it cost to get those CDLs and all the other stuff? You know what I'm saying? So he's spending money just to make money. So it's throwing him back. So it's gonna be hard for that. And like I said, it's about the man that you pick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Mr. Brown says everybody needs to be working. Hey, teamwork make the dream work, Mr. Brown says. I hear that, man. I definitely hear that.
Hey, I got one more comment in regards to that because they flooding in right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Hey, welcome in.
Victoria Holmes, she said yes and no to that comment, guys. I personally was with a woman for 5 years, and man, is way more work or way more issues. My bad. I'm misreading. I'm having a stag moment. My bad. Because of two females have to pull the part of both male and female aspects, and you can't allow yourself to be feminine in a way because there's no peace of who's taking care of what mentally, financially, and etc. What you think on that?
Yeah, no, I think she's 100% right. That's why I said usually you would have to have an opposite, a dominant.
The yin and yang. You said that. You said that.
Yes. So yeah, I think she's right on par with with the census here. So now we're halfway in, ladies. I had sent out a link. If you would like to join, you can do so now. We're at the halfway mark, so I will have y'all come in. You can talk about. We only covered one topic. I had a whole lineup of topics and different things to talk about. So we getting hit with some great questions, and I definitely do appreciate y'all, man. Matter of fact, I want to just go ahead and just give a shout out to y'all, man. Thank you for hitting up the comment section. Thank you for over there on Facebook, as well as hitting the like button over there at YouTube. They said it helps the algorithm. I have no idea. It just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, and I appreciate you doing it. You feel me? All right, so we were talking about feminine women, right? And should men stop looking for feminine women? If a man is looking for a feminine woman nowadays, would you not consider them just as delusional as the women who are looking for the 666 man, 6 foot, 6 figures, six, you fill in the blank. I'll call ours instead of 666. I'll call ours FFF, fit, feminine, friendly. Are we starting to be delusional if we believe that we can actually obtain a feminine woman nowadays?
I believe, and I'm gonna just keep it pimping. I believe that if your game is right, you can find a feminine woman. You can change those ways, that upbringing. If you're attracted to that yin and yang, and you link up, I believe that you can find that feminine. But like you said, it's like a needle in a haystack because everybody want to be rah 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 and everybody want to be hood or be masculine, so to speak. But I'm pretty sure it's women out there, but you got to go looking. You got to go looking, bro. It's gonna be hard to find it. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely, man. And you said something. You said change the upbringing. Does that not then put us in the same category as women? Because if you look at women who are with messed up dudes, what are the one thing that they said that they thought they could do? Change them.
Change them.
Right.
But the thing is, though, like I look at it from a marriage aspect. Everybody, when you marry somebody, you didn't grow up in the same household, so those ways of your upbringing and stuff like that compromise, so to speak, not change, compromise. That was the word that I meant to say in regards to compromising, in regards to your mate, in regards to an agreeing on certain things, and that actually bends your upbringing. It changes up your thinking, so to speak, to think outside of the box instead of what's in it for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, but again, if you look at, well, shit, was it still the first clip? Yeah. So, we were talking about it before, the generation thing, right? Where, grandma by themselves don't need a man, mom by themselves don't need a man, child by themselves don't need a man. Um, you can't break that. I think Maya Angelou said, "When somebody shows you who they are the first time, believe them." I think that guys need to start believing women when they show who they are. I don't think that you can change that, or can you? I don't know. What do you think?
I definitely agree because looking at that clip of the dude, he didn't learn on the first one. He had two more behind that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like they gonna show, like people gonna show their true colors eventually. And when you see that red flag, you better pick it up and put that hen down or put that blunt down. You know what I'm saying? That shit that's warping your mind, you better put that shit down and realize and get to running like goddamn Forrest Gump. Get the hell up out of there. Get out. You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna be 2, 3, 5, 10. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you getting locked up because you can't pay X amount of child support. No, man, come on, bro. It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah. But shit, like I said, I think you're speaking to human nature. We as men, that's how we operate. So I mean, I don't think that he would see anything wrong with it because that's what his biology tells him to do.
Until they put them cuffs on his ass.
I ain't saying the law, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying biology, you feel me? Mr. Brown again says, would you count Sexy Red as a feminine woman? Is that my Pound Town? That's not Pound Town, is it?
I think it is. My booty hole, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, she's the most feminine woman I've ever seen. She's modern day feminine woman. No, I would not consider her to be a feminine woman based off of what I've seen. I don't know her personally, but based off of what I've seen and the content that she puts out, I don't know if I would consider her to be a feminine woman. Would you consider her to be a feminine woman, Mr. Brown? Is that somebody you could bring the mommy and shit? She already told you what everything looked like.
She's trying to get stretched out.
Yeah, trying to eat a nigga ass. That's what they talking about right now. Get my coochie scratched and eat a nigga ass. So yeah, I mean, to the question though, I do think that it would be delusional nowadays to think that you would find a woman of feminine quality nowadays. I think that now as men, we're going to we are going to have to adjust. We're definitely going to have to adjust because you mentioned brainwashing, man. I think it has been time after time after time and precise brainwashing to the point of, there was a clip, I should have put it in here, I did not put it in here. Shame on me.
But it's a matter of being comfortable too. I think we mentioned comfort, people being comfortable, even in relationships, people getting comfortable, you know, and not to say every relationship should just be, bad and rough, but some people just get comfortable and they don't want to do nothing extra. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the issue. That's the issue. They don't want to go out, because they already feel that they didn't conquer everything, but you still living. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep going. You got to keep doing stuff, but that's the problem with the Western society. We just get comfortable in our ways.
No, you're definitely right. I've heard someone say that their spouse was like, "Well, I had kids. Like, I don't really feel like there's much else I should do."
Hey, I work a job, so I shouldn't cook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's just like saying that's just like saying I work a job, so I ain't about to clean up my house. I ain't about to wash no dishes. I ain't about to wash my car. I'm not gonna pay my insurance. It sounds like an excuse to me.
Yeah.
Because if you were single, you would still have to do that shit, or you just gonna have fucking bed bugs and roaches and rats fighting over who gonna eat tonight in your crib. You know what I'm saying? Like it sounds like it's just an excuse, and that's like the Western society because our morals are all messed up. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous.
Oh yeah. Miss Brown said, "Laugh out loud." No, man. And then I guess he agreed with you, like, man. Uh, oh, I had kids. I don't have to do nothing crazy. Yeah, I mean, I think some people think like that. Like, man, I just, I'm done. Like, what else do I want to do here? Um, and I think that yeah, they neglect, and because we talk about this quite a bit, man. We were not taught how to communicate effectively and properly. You know what I'm saying? And I think that the way that we've run through this environment, we kind of are selfish, right? So we only think about us. We rarely think about the other person. And it actually took me a while to learn that, man. That hey, my wife is a whole person with a whole experience before me, a whole life before me, a whole different view and different this and that, right? So I had to learn how to not dismiss that just based off of everything that I know from my upbringing, right? I had to learn how to count that in. That yes, she may not know how to do some things because of her upbringing, right? I may not know how to do some things because of my upbringing, right? So it's just things that we need to work on and communicate effectively to say, hey, I need this, I need that, and I don't think that we necessarily do that. I think it's more so you don't ever do this for me. You don't, no, right? Instead of just saying, hey, I would like to go out on a date, right? Maybe you can plan. I would love for you to plan a week, every week, every other week, something for us to do, you know, um, and that would make me happy, right? We don't usually talk like that, but I think that that is a way that we need to talk to each other in order to get what we want.
Hey, should
Um,
we throw the three C's out there? Consistently, communication, and compromising. Can
there it
we
is.
can we go there?
There
I
it
mean,
is.
have to. You have to. You have to for that relationship to work. Like Tony just said, she been married 38 years. You know what I'm saying?
Come
That's
on,
our
let's give it up
parents.
for Tony, man. Let's give it up for Tony
You
one
know,
time. Yeah, 30 years.
that's what our parents did. The ones that was married and stuff like that. Our grandparents was putting up numbers like that.
Yeah.
You don't see that too often. And I'm pretty sure those three C's. I had to work, or somebody was sleeping out in the car on the couch. You know what I'm saying? That's just how that shit was gonna go down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they didn't give up. You know what I mean? Like that was the whole thing, is that they didn't give up. They didn't give in to their own selfishness. You know what I mean? Like yeah, yeah, we think the grass is greener on the other side, but I got responsibilities. I got commitment till death do us part. You know what I'm saying? Like some people take that shit seriously, right? But a lot of people nowadays, they don't. They'll quickly be like, "Yo, I'm out of here," right? Or be like, "Hey, man, I'm not. I've what they say now. I've grown past you, or I've grad. I think Tia Tamara, one of them that just got divorced. Like it was her graduation. she, she graduated from her marriage. What the fuck? Okay, so we'll go ahead and move on to the next topic. Thank you so much. Again, Mr. Brown in the building. Thank you so much for those questions. And to everybody over there on DizRiz platform as well. Thank you so much for those questions as well. Yeah, let's look at another one, man, because we were talking about before about the brick lady, man. What if it was in reverse?
Hey, I got one more. Oh, never mind. No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, Vicky, she said something else too. She was just clarifying on women. She said a woman will be feminine to a man who allows them to be. A woman will cook, clean, want to give and do for you more than anyone else if the energy is given when the man is available or is able to give the comfort of allowing yourself to be vulnerable, because being feminine brings vulnerability. There it is.
There it is, Vicky. And I cannot disagree with you. Like I said, I've been doing some self-help stuff. And I think that one thing that's definitely needed for feminine energy is masculine energy. So I definitely agree that yes, a man can bring it out. I just there's a clip, man. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward a little bit, and I'm gonna play this because I think this is the most important component to that, Vicky, because you said something that I definitely do agree with you. But I think that this is a very, very good component because I think a lot of times you do have a man that is trying, but this happens.
What women need to know about men is that men are very sensitive, because in being the giver, you are completely dependent on the receiver to make what you give valid. So if the woman does not appreciate or accept what he's giving and makes conditions like, don't give me that, give me something else, or don't give it this way, give it some other way, it frustrates the masculine instinct of the man, and they withdraw and just give up.
So that is the other component that I believe is heavily needed, Vicky, and that's receiving what it is that the giver is giving. So yes, I definitely do agree with you. If the woman's receiving it, then I think that you have that again, that yin and yang, that plurality. No, I think I messed up the word again. You know what I'm saying? All right. So yes, Lee wants to know if this is if this is Kwame from our previous job. So I hope he doesn't get mad if I tell this. But we were deployed together in Iraq. He and I, and plurality. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate that. Hold on, I'm gonna read this real quick. Oh wait, no, not that one. Kwame says that was a good response. Thank you. Laugh aloud polarity. Okay, I can't. My tongue just doesn't want to work that way.
I feel you. Hey, I want to give a quick shout out to Erica Gant. She said, "Hey, Steve, we were supposed to get married. You was my first boy kiss." Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's my homegirl. I'm telling about what 4? We was 4, 5. You know what I'm saying? Growing up together. So yeah. Man, we just What up, Eric?
Kwame, let me know if I could tell the story about the bed and what was found under the bed. I would love to tell that story. All right. It was the time we was there, and then they had the muffin man was there with all the locker with all the muffins in there. That time, let me know if I could tell that story, and we'll make it happen. So do you agree with what he was saying, Steve, as far as the giver and the receiver?
I totally agree with that. You know what I'm saying? You have to be straightforward. You can't beat around the bush, because you start sending mixed signals and it creates that frustration. It creates that frustration in the relationship. So you have to be straightforward. Yeah, sometimes you want to be spontaneous. Sometimes you want to have your other wondering, just to see what they do in certain situations. But overall, you want to be straightforward, just to keep that relationship, like, in a sense, like when the mortgage due, when the lights due, you know what I'm saying? That's consistent. You know what I'm saying? Every month that shit got to be paid, or you ain't going to have a house, or you ain't going to have your lights on. You know what I'm talking about? But, I think what he was saying was definitely true.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that one, man. Because I think that there's a big number of men that really do want to please their person, right? Their spouse. And I think that sometimes, and I do think that the masculine energy does come into play, right? So a woman, I think, has to be in her feminine sometimes to be able to receive these things, right? So you give and you give and you give, but something's is not in sync, so it doesn't get received in the way that you would hope for it to be received. And I think that crushes a lot of men, right? To feel like they're not good enough, man. So I think that with that, fellas, I'm talking to my men out there, with that, you have to have self-validation. Okay. I think it is important to have self-validation and self-love for yourself, because you can't make anybody happy. And you can't rely on not that you can't make anybody happy. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. You can't rely on others to make you happy. Number one, it's not fair to them. Number two, most likely they ain't gonna do it anyways, right? They're gonna feel like something is missing, so they're not going to be wanting to validate what you're doing or make give you that love that you want. So you do have to have self-validation and self-love, because that shit will eat you alive when you're constantly trying to do something for somebody else and they're not respecting it or seeing it. You got anything on that, Steve?
Oh, nothing.
All right.
Acknowledgement is key. I would definitely say, you know what I'm saying? Like when someone does something, out of the norm, at least acknowledge it, at least say something, you know what I'm saying? Let them know, like, I seen that, I noticed that you did that, but I didn't, I wasn't used to it. But next time I'll make sure, I'll return the favor in regards to it. So just be courteous in regards to it. You know what I'm saying? You have to.
Oh yeah. And see, ladies, we actually giving y'all a lot of information here. All right. If you want something done by your man, you know what I'm saying? Put on the sexy voice. All right. Tell him how good it would make you feel to have that done, and watch it get done. I guarantee it to get done.
Hey, don't come in there like, what up, nigga? You know what I'm saying?
I didn't told you 15 times, Tyrone. Goddamn, get the goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Don't come. No, say, put your feminine on. Tell your woman, hey man, or tell your man, how what you would like and how you would really appreciate that, man. Men do strive to give to please women. It's just in our DNA, most men. All right. I think that was that one. Okay, so I jumped around a little bit, so I'm gonna go back to the one that I was playing before. I don't know what it is, but let's see.
Shorty put hands on me and she wilding out on me. Can I call you to be like, yo, Angie, fess up real quick?
Gotta do what I gotta do.
That's what I'm talking about.
He can handle himself. He be alright.
You're not doing that.
I'm not going to jail.
What you doing?
It depends.
On what?
It depends on the girl.
I'm highly disappointed in this
I'm
moment.
sorry.
So you feel like if a put his hands on you,
Yes.
you know I was slapping.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I probably slap him with a. After I beat his ass, he ain't gonna put his hands on you again. And I want you to give her that same fucking reaction. If you beat her ass, she gonna be mad, but she ain't gonna put her hands on me. She gonna be like, oh no, his sister's up the block.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? But if you saying I shouldn't expect you to slap a shorty if she got out of hand.
I mean, when you put it like that, yeah.
All I'm hearing is right now. All I'm hearing, besides Angie, because Angie held it down. All I'm hearing is black women ain't protecting black men. What's up?
Ooh, what do you got to say about that, good sir? Would you expect for a woman to defend you against another woman?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I got bail money for my daughters. If I get into it with a female, we not talking. It is what it is. But first of all, why am I getting into it with a female? Why? You know what I'm saying? It's pointless. It's an endless fight, because 9 times out of 10, well, shit, 10 times out of 11, goddamn, the police get called, they locking my ass up. They taking me to jail regardless. So that's why I keep my daughters on deck, and I got bail money for them. So you know what I'm saying? And all of them grown now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah, man. I think Yeah, I would think that, the ladies that I would have, I would think that I think that ladies should defend, their man against another woman, if he's being attacked, especially if you see him trying not to be physical with her and that, he ain't do nothing wrong. Yeah, I think you should definitely defend, even if he did do something wrong. I ain't gonna say that, but but I know some women are down like that, man. So, um, and okay, so the thing that I seen is that there was like two or three black ladies that was there that said hell no. Angie looked like she was a little Hispanic or something, right? Latino or something. She said, yeah. What do you make of that? Does that mean something or not?
I think it is. I think it does mean something. I think that they comfortable. They too comfortable. And they're comfortable with what they achieved over the years, and they're scared to lose that. Regardless if it's a few $100s. They don't want to. They don't want to do that jail bid. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to go to jail. It's some women out there that's willing to take that charge. It's like fuck it. I'll be out. As long as I get locked up. As long as I don't get locked up on a Friday. See the judge by Tuesday. Shit, I'm getting out next day if I got bond money. So it is what it is. But I think what it is just some females just don't want to protect them because they already side with the other female and say that the nigga is wrong anyway. Usually, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's what they already look like. So what he said, girl? Oh, he did. And next thing you know, both of them going at him. I'm not saying like I've been in that situation, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Damn.
It is what it is. So why am I arguing with a female that's not in my life? For what? For what? When the Fed's gonna lock my ass up anyway? That's a lost cause. I'm going to jail.
Yeah. Man, yeah. So, because I mean, that's what I seen too, and it was crazy because when you look back at the Brickgate thing with the lady that got hit with the brick, her first thing was that the guys, all these men around, they didn't do anything. But then if you look at the opposite of based off of what this was displaying, is that it's basically the same type of scenario where it would be the women wouldn't be doing anything to jump in to help the men. Oh, like we got something. We got action.
No. No, Vicky said, she said facts. I'm gonna whoop anyone's ass over mine. Disrespect my man in public, I'll beat your ass in public.
Come on now. Come on. Give it up for Vicky one time. Let's give it up for Vicky. Where's it at? Oh, that one too. That one too.
Press them all.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So all right, we'll clear actually, you know what? I think it's a great time to go ahead and introduce the giveaway here. All right. All you have to do is go into the comment section. Now, I have to tell you that if you are on Riz platforms, you will not be able to do it on his platforms. You would have to come to my platform to do so. But if you would like to participate in the, thank you for everybody hit the like button too. I just seen somebody hit the like button. Thank you so much on YouTube for hitting the like button. They say it helps, and I appreciate it.
Give me a second. I'm about to drop the link on my.
All right. While you do that, I'll give out the spiel. So yeah, so if you would like to have a chance to win for the drawing, all you have to do is put in a hashtag in the comment section. You only have to do it one time and it will automatically register you. I have a spin wheel that's over my shoulder. I'll spin that, whatever it lands on, you'll win. There's 2 blank spots. I've been intending to fill those, or at least fill one of them. But if they land on a blank one, you get nothing. Okay, as of now. But if it lands on any of the other ones, you would definitely win that prize. All right. And I'll give you a gift card. All I would need is your email address, and I'll send you a digital what is it called? A digital card. Digital, you know what I'm talking about, man. God dang. Also, if you do and you would like to send me your address, all you have to do is put in AceOfSpadesPodcast 22 at gmail.com. I'll put it in the link. This is how slow I type. All right. So all you have to do is put that in there, and I'll get your email address. No, not Victoria. You don't have to put hash pound. What you have to do is you have to go and put hashtag Diz Riz. Put in hashtag Diz Riz in the comment section, and it will automatically put you in for the drawing. All right. The hashtag is hashtag Diz Riz. All right. And let me see what was the next one. I don't think it works on. I don't know if it works on my Facebook. Does it work on my face? No, it should. Does it work on my Facebook? I think it works on all my platforms. I think it's just your platforms. I think that does.
Oh, it's mine. That won't show up because remember on Rums, somebody did it from his.
Okay, boom, there it is.
So.
All right,
yeah.
We in there. Let me see. Mama shine and my goose. All right, let's see if we can get the okay, I see them flowing in. Diz Riz, hashtag Diz Riz. All right. Let me see. What's next on the list here? What is I don't know what this one is. Let me see. Oh,
hey,
let's talk about this.
Hold on, just 1 second. Hey, I just posted on my Facebook for anybody that's watching on my Facebook the link for Ace of Spades podcast, so you can comment.
All right, it's gonna be up for a while, so you got plenty of time to come in. All right, we're gonna go ahead and check out this next clip, Steve. Let's talk about it.
Picture your girl coming home from work, a 9 to 5, right? We both got to the house. I barely put my stuff down. I start cooking. While I'm cooking, I'm cleaning around the house. I'm cleaning the bathroom. I'm doing laundry, right? The food is finally ready. At this point, I'm shaking because I'm starving and I want to eat.
And you haven't stopped. You haven't had a moment to breathe.
And you're laying down in bed already watching TV, right?
And then I'm supposed to be happy.
Right.
I'm supposed to be happy.
Then now the food is finally ready, and now I have to serve the food, take it like a king to your bedroom, and then I get to eat after you?
Psst. Guess what? All that stuff you said you had to do, you would still have to do it for yourself if you were single. The problem isn't that you have to do it. The problem is he's benefiting from you doing it. I told y'all, they can't stand us.
All right, that was his words, not mine. However, this brings memory to me of Mr. Dizzle. This is one of the things that he was talking about. Kind of in regards to women being adults. Your opinion. Do you think do women enjoy doing things that benefit their spouses or mates? Why or why not?
I think they do when something's been done to benefit them. Now, the appreciation is still up in the air, on how much they appreciate it. But I think some women will actually go that extra mile if they're, put in a good light. I really believe that. Not all the time, but it's always something for something. Always.
Okay. I think because I think yes and no. I'll be honest. I think yes, if it's what they want to do. I would say no if it's something that they don't want to do, right? But I have this thing, man. I believe that I hate to say it, man. Let me just tell me if you agree or not. I just think that sometimes women don't like to see men having a good time.
All you want to do is have fun, but your girl won't let you.
Now I turned down the music because I didn't want to get a copyright. But this guy is enjoying himself. Look at this. Look at that move. Look at that. Oh, look all little senoritas over there. Go man. Look at him and then pow. Now, player, what you think you're doing? He's like, man, I'm enjoying myself. Now, get your ass over here. Let go. Like, yo, he was having such a great time. Do they not like to see us happy, Steve?
About the looks of that video, no, but you already knew it was the issue because you picked her. You chose that. So you already knew she was a jealous type anyway. So you knew that was bound to happen. You know, he probably did it just to get some more, get some more action. To get some more action from him. Let her know that he can go out here and do whatever. But then it just create more issues. It's like, why play the guessing game instead of just being right up front? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for this, that. You know what I'm saying? And then she put her stuff on the line. I'm looking for this, that, this, and we can build off of that. Or this is what gets me jealous. So this is what pisses me off. So don't do that. So he probably did that because she probably did something to him. And he was like, fuck it, they over here dancing. I'm gonna go ahead and jump over here with the senoritas, just to cause some issues at home.
Man, I don't know about that one. Look, I've been in situations where I was having fun, and it turns out to be a something that they don't like. I've experienced that plenty of time. Now, I could be doing something that is just, stress relieving, right? And I've seen it with my homeboys too, right? A lot of them like to go play ball, right? Why you got to be out all the time playing basketball or whatever? It was something that they do to relax. There's something they do to stay in shape. But there's an issue with them having fun and them not being there with them. I don't even know if it's them being with them that even because she was obviously there with him while he was enjoying himself, but have to come in and try to stop the fun. Like, why? Why do they gotta stop the fun? I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe this lady could tell me. Miss Shanti, can you tell me why y'all gotta stop the fun? His girlfriend definitely was hating. Why though? You seen her face, right? You seen she came back with the drink or whatever. I guess she went off go get a drink, came back, gave him the drink, and was like, yeah, it's time to go. Why, Shanti? All right, Miss Shanti, please let me know. I don't get it. Can anybody tell me? Ladies, please tell me. Let me check the comment section. Anybody say anything over there? This Riz?
No, not yet.
No, not yet. All right. Well, let me know if they do say something because I need to know. Acquiring minds want to know.
I think they got into it. I really believe that they got into it. They had a little issue, and she already knew. He get too liquored up, so. You know what I'm saying? So she gonna keep feeding them drinks, this and that, whatever. Now he gonna act out on it because they got into it at home in private. Now they public, so he about to act a fool. I think that's what it was, and he knew that was gonna piss off. Yeah. And now they going home or wherever they went.
Yeah, it might have been a cruise or something. I don't know. It looked fun, whatever it was. Here's another situation I want to talk about.
A lot of women haven't been as good at communicating as they think they are. Where this is less of a critique and more of an attack. Because a critique, I'm an artist. I have mentors, I have teachers. I'm used to getting red pens all through my work. This is why I crossed this out. You could try this. See if this works. This was unnecessary. If we sit down in a relationship and those are the things you tell me, I didn't like what you said to me here. This is how it made me feel. This is how I like to be talked to. Not you always running off at the mouth and you think you could talk to me any old type of way. And I'm like, whoa.
They have to work on that. A lot of women still operate in trauma. And your trauma is going to make you intolerant. Your insecurities will make you intolerant. And so until you gain that tolerance, which there's a such thing as silent tolerance in a relationship, until you gain that, everything will feel like an attack.
everything will feel like an attack, man. I tell you, that goddamn ring so goddamn true, man. I'll start off with this. Do women communicate as well as they think they do? What says you?
I doubt it. Like the old saying goes, women are from Venus, men are from Mars. You know, we men, just speaking from a male aspect, we're receptive to certain things, or certain tones. But when you go above that tone, now I'm not listening. Now I'm defiant. I'm not paying you no attention because you're above the octave that I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? You know, in regards to this conversation, why are you elevating this? You know, reminds of when I'm about to get a whooping, but I'm too old to get my ass whooped. So we need to just stop this conversation right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. You know, the like I said, the communication needs to be better. You know, just like old buddy said, and the female agreed with it, in regards to, you know, this is what I'm looking for, X, Y, Z. This is what she's looking for, A, B, C. Let's meet in the middle. You know, MNOP, and then, you know, we can make this shit work. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that was a bar right there.
Bars. Victoria says jealousy. I can see that, Victoria. I can definitely see that. Yeah, so yeah, man, I think I have to agree with you, Steve. I do not think that women communicate as well as they think they do. No, I don't think that women communicate with men as well as they think they do. I think they communicate fine with other women, but I don't think they communicate as well with men. And I think that's because a lot of women don't take the time, I believe, to learn men, right? I think we as men try to learn women, but I don't think women try to learn us, right? So I've learned that whenever I have an issue and I need to go voice my issue, it's probably best to do it at a certain time or day when the mood's a certain way, right? I may have to frame from using certain words because they're minds. And the minds are hooks. I like to call them hooks because they'll get hung up on it. This one word they'll get hung up on. They'll forget everything else that was said, and you said this. This one word is what would normally get them jammed up on it. You gotta also, like you said, you gotta make sure the tone is right, right? Not you can't be too masculine a lot of the times when you try to have this conversation because it's going to get met with more masculinity, and it's like, I'm not here for a fight, I'm here for a resolution. So I definitely think that we've learned how to try to communicate with women, but women definitely have not learned how to communicate with us in an effective manner. Because you know what, if my wife was to come in and say and complain about the person that was driving on the road, right? This mother did this and turned and made lefts and rights and did all this, and I was like, nah. You know what I say? Okay, damn. Sorry to hear that. I don't know why they would do that. Yeah, I know. I don't understand either. I just there's some crazy people out there, man. But that's it. And
I'll
a
be
lot
like,
of times
"You
when
go
they're
on with that motherfucker? Did you
dude,
tell him? Did you
a
pull
lot
up
of
next to
times
him?"
when they're talking, all you have to do is say, yeah, what? Like that's my favorite. I'm giving y'all some hints right now, fellas. If you ever if you're in a conversation with a lady, you don't even have to say, because that's how they talk. They talk with feelings and words and twist this way and that way, and we don't comprehend half the shit. But just to know that we're listening is good for them.
Just don't be sarcastic about it, though.
Don't be
Don't be
sarcastic.
sarcastic, please.
You gotta be genuine with the shit and actually be like, oh, what?
Oh,
Because
really?
it's plenty of bitches that I hate that I ain't never met just because my wife hate them, right? I hate that bitch too. Why that bitch did that shit? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know him, but I hate him because she hate him. You know what I'm saying? that's what I've learned how to communicate with the woman, because it's just that. Now with men, I know that we are fixers, right? So if I come to Steve and I say, Steve, man, I'm trying to get more viewers on the channel. How do I do that? Steve is going to give me a list of things that I need to do. Hey, have you done this? Have you done that? Have you tried this? Have you done that? Damn, I sure didn't. All right, man, bet I'm gonna try to get on that and then I'll hit you back. Like, we're fixers, right? But they just want to get shit out, man. So we've learned how to communicate with them, but I don't think that they've quite learned how to communicate with us. I got Victoria on here. Let me see what Victoria said real quick. You ain't never too old for an ass whooping. LOL, I'm kidding. Wait, my ass whooping? I'm getting ass whooping? Oh shit.
No, that was about my comment. I ain't got my ass whooped. Hey, my mom was the last one to whoop my ass at 17.
Say that again.
That was a broom. And that broom didn't fare too well. So
come on.
Yeah, hey, that ain't gonna
happen. Now, there was another thing that she brought, or that was brought up. I think the lady might have brought it up with trauma. Why does it seem like, I think I've asked this question before, but does it seem like Black people are reluctant to get help, professional help for their traumas?
Yeah, definitely. I think Tony said that earlier too, in regards to past trauma, and that's why they go to a female, something like that. What she said earlier. I think people of color, it was frowned upon, and especially in the Black household, when a person goes seek help, oh, he weak, he ain't shit, or she ain't shit, or she crazy. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, the S word comes into play. Motherfuckers offing themselves and all this other stuff, But one thing that I've learned, if I ain't learned nothing in the military, is definitely seek help. Because you never know whatever childhood traumas or past traumas that might be affecting your mental, and that can affect you on the battlefield, in a life or death situation, so to speak. So definitely getting help. I definitely am an advocate for that, for seeking help. And I want to say you was the main one to tell me, hey, man, you need to go get checked. You crazy as hell. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just call a spade a spade. We on Ace of Spades, right? So I'm going to call a spade a spade. It is what it is, and after I did that, I was against doing that. Like, man, fuck them. They don't know what they're talking about, this and that, whatever. Came up with all these excuses. But as soon as I ran out of excuses and went, I feel like a better person. So I appreciate it.
I was saying anytime, man. Thank you for mentioning that too. Yes, I am a big proponent for mental health, man. If anything, I definitely think that it taught me how to listen better, and how to work through some of my issues that I was having, and how to, see things a different way, man. Because I think because we've been doing it for so long, that we think this is how it's supposed to be. I'm here to tell you that just because you've been doing it wrong for 30, 40 years doesn't mean you have to spend the rest of your 30, 40 years, if not more, doing it wrong.
That's the definition of insanity.
Insanity, man. Well, no, the thing is that I don't think a lot of people are looking for a change. It's just how they've been. This is just how it is, right?
But I'm saying continue to keep doing something to try to achieve a different outcome.
But that's what I'm saying is I don't think that they're trying to achieve a different outcome. They're just doing it, right? No, for real. Like, people just do things because that's just how they've been doing it, right? Like beatings, right? We get beatings, right? But that was, if you trace it back, that was all that they knew how to do, right? You didn't really see until recent, probably our generation, parents actually talking to kids, instead of just beating them. Like, actually talking to them and trying to figure out, okay, hey, what the problem? What is the problem? How do we get to a solution? Right? Beforehand, it was just corporal punishment.
Hey, whatever they can grab.
Exactly.
Ironing boards, ironing cords, brooms, shoes.
Yeah. Go out there and get that switch, and it better not break.
I used to hate when Big Mom said that shit.
Oh man. But that's all that they knew, though, right? It's not blaming them or anything like that. It's just that's all that they knew, so that's all that they did, right? So it gives you another way of seeing things and dealing with things, that ultimately helps you, right? Because a lot of people want to help everybody else, but you can't change everybody else. You really can only change you. So that's one of the things. So that's my speech for getting help. If you need help, man, please go out there and get it. Especially if you get money, man. If y'all get money out here and y'all don't freaking get help, I don't know what to say about you, because I it's a lot of rich folks that's out there. They get help, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they got the ability to do so. If you ain't got it, then I understand. But if you got it and you don't get it, what a waste. What a waste. I'm just playing. Go out there and get help. Let me see what else I got on here, man. I think that's enough on that topic. Again, if you would like to participate, if you've already done it, you do not have to do it again. But if you would like to participate in the drawings, if you just came in, all you would have to do is go and put in #DizRiz into the comment section to get registered to for the draw. All right, there's already been 4 people entered. I thought we had more than 4. Was it already 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I guess it was only 4. All right, so if you're still here watching and you would like to participate, all you have to do is put in #DizRiz. DizRiz, for people over there watching it on DizRiz stations, you would have to come over to YouTube. He already put the link in there, and put it in here to be able to register for the draw. Okay. Everybody else, you should be good to go. All you have to do is put in #DizRiz if you're on any of my channels. All right. Let me see what else we got going on here. Damn. All right, man. It's gonna be the last one because I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble with this one. Let's look at this one and then we'll see what they talking about.
You ain't afraid to give your ass away, but you won't give your control away. You'll get ass away to anybody. But when it comes to control, you won't give it away to nobody. I just don't understand.
Wait, rewind. Stop. You think women... What? Run that back. Break out. What do you...
They give ass away like Halloween candy.
Stop it! Why do you even say that?
You know how kids trick or treat? You don't even know who at the door. You just... There you go. Chicks don't even be knowing dude's name, just giving up. So, but they don't want to give up control though. The ladies, keep giving up because we appreciate it.
Shut up, Aaron.
After posting this video, a few women actually came in the comments and said, a woman is only going to give her control to a man that's worthy. Isn't the majority of you ladies single mothers? So you'll give a baby to a man that is unworthy. But in order to have a certain amount of control, he has to be worthy. Y'all are some backwards ass people. And y'all backwards ass people are actually raising little people. Why?
Okay, that was a lot there. Did you catch what he said?
Oh, definitely.
All right, what do you think about it?
I don't see any lies. I don't see any lies. You know, I mean, because I put it like this: like in the college days or high school days, people were sleeping with whoever probably didn't even know their name. You know what I'm saying? Sat in the other, in the class individual right across. Never talked to the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Probably never talked to him after that same night. But when it comes to controlling or the structure of how a family is supposed to be ran, hell no. I'm defiant. That's not gonna happen. Not on duty. Nope. But you'll go to that job and that motherfucker control when you come to work, when you're supposed to be here, when you get off.
Stop.
We on Ace of Spades, right? Call a spade, right? You know what I'm saying? You're not respecting your own household, but you let other people dictate how your life is ran. And like he said, it's ass backwards. It makes 0 sense. I totally agree.
God damn, Steve. Stop making sense, man. Stop making too much sense. Yes. Yeah, that's why I knew this one was gonna be a little trouble. Yes. So again, I think that okay. One of the books that I'm reading, it's telling me that I cannot rely on a woman to be you can't rely on women to be like we are, right? We're when it comes to thinking, rational. I don't know if it's rational, but logical. Logical. You can't. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. I don't know if it's the makeup or what, but in certain instances, you just cannot rely on a woman to be logical. Now, I think yes, and I think this is for inside the relationship, because outside the relationship, she's more than capable of being logical, right? You put numbers in front of her, or if you put whatever the job is, right? If you put it in front of her, patience, whatever, she can be very, very logical. But inside of a relationship, it's something that prevents them from being logical about relationships. And I think that what he was saying, as far as you'll give up your womb to someone who's unworthy, but to give up control, they would have to be worthy of that. I do think that that is ass backwards. I think that that's unlogical, and irresponsible. But I don't think inside of the male and female realm, I do not think that you can ask for a woman to be logical. So I guess this makes sense. What says you?
Hey, I agree. Like I said before, women are from Venus, men are from Mars. So, you know, um, I think old traditions are definitely phasing out if they're not already dead. And you just have to find the one that's on that same page, that's looking for that same thing. And like I said earlier, it's like a needle in a haystack. You know what I'm saying? But you have to compromise to figure out her needs, just like she needs to compromise and figure out your needs and go
All
from
right.
there.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
looking
yeah,
at that.
yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I again, I think that I think it's a crazy world that we live in, and I do again. I don't think this is Venus or Mars. I think this is 100% Western. I think that this is 100% mind control, or what's the other word for mind control that we was using? Programming, I guess. To where they're giving up the most it's supposed to be the most sacred part of themselves. They give it up for little to nothing. Like you said, trick or treat candy. Don't even know who's on the other side of the door. You're just giving it to them, right? You can see that it's a Power Ranger, but you don't know who's behind the Power Ranger. You really don't know these people that you're giving your most valuable asset to. And now they've been tricked into believe that that is what you're supposed to do. And so now they making it the norm, for it to happen like that. If you listen to the songs, as you were saying with the sexy red, giving a description of what her anatomies look like, you know what I mean? Like, this is what it's supposed to be. And guess what? It's only going further and further beyond where it originally started at. So yeah, I mean, I think that this is just what it is. And again, I think that this is a civilization not ran by men. Because if you look at all the other areas where it's more men dominated, more I can't say the word. Goddamn, I can't say the word, but you know what I'm talking about. Ran by men. That shit don't be happening. That shit doesn't happen. But if you give it to, and for good reasons, it doesn't happen as well, right? There's great reasons why it doesn't happen. It doesn't benefit the woman to behave in that manner, right? So I think that it does do that. But if you come to the West, everything is topsy turvy. You know what I'm saying? Cats or dogs, men or women. You know what I'm saying? So trucks or planes. It's like everything's upside down. So of course, that's the agenda that they're going to want to push. Last word to you, sir.
Us as a westernized civilization, we need to get this shit together. We need to go back to morals. The old teachings of our grandparents. You know what I'm saying? Our grandmothers. At the least, of the upbringing. Get back to that. Because like dealing with all this extra stuff and all this new shit is like you said, it's topsy turvy, man. It's ridiculous. is ridiculous. Identification is. I'm gonna leave it there, man.
Yeah, let me just stop right there. I think you said enough, good sir. Victoria says, I am 24 and I feel like the way of relationship these days ain't it. Bring back the older generation of relationships. Its lack of respect for the relationship and partner. Yes, I definitely
just said that. I just literally said that.
Hey man, hey! Don't be yelling at my guests like that, man. Don't be like, hey, don't be yelling in my comment section. I got you back, Victoria. No, Victoria's 100%. I think you're right on that one. And I think that's because I think we talked about this as well, Desiree, as far as it being a sense of duty. There was something that was prideful of holding down a family and bringing them up. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's in that way you probably dodge a lot of the potholes that we're in now, right? Because you can have a little bit more understanding. They know where you can teach them where they come from, who they are, instill those things. Because when you send them off to other, public schools or whatever, they may pick up on whatever is getting thrown at them there, which we have learned to be not the actual truth, right? Of some of the shit that they teach us about America and how it came to be, right? Everybody wasn't sitting down in kumbaya. So or some of the stuff that they didn't teach us, right? Like the what was that? Wall Street, Black Wall Street. I didn't, I'm from Oklahoma and I didn't know anything about that. So they didn't teach that in school. So, certain things that you could teach, man, and empower your people, man. I think it could be beneficial. Last word for real. Did you have anything on that one?
That's just the U.S. way. That's just how it is. It was built on lies and deception. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to believe anything. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to believe. It is what it is, man. All I got to say is like we're like the laughing stock of the world. Like I bet you the UN, everybody at the UN, you know what I'm saying, coming up with different plots and plans on the future, and they over there, everybody pointing at the US like talk about the US. Like this motherfuckers over there is going haywire. They're fucking nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like certain countries, like you go to the Middle East, yeah, they've been fighting each other for what, millions or hundreds of years, right? But I bet you they got their stuff together. I bet you their stuff is still organized to a degree. In regards to the moral structure, we don't have we lack morals in the United States. Everybody's just trying to go viral, for anything. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna just leave it on that. Peace and love. And we just leave it with that.
What about this? Because Victoria says I sent it before you said it. All right, there it is. We're gonna go ahead and this is your last chance to go ahead and put this in here or register to win. If you already done it, you do not have to do it again. But if you haven't done it, go ahead and put hashtag DizRiz in the comment section to be able to qualify for the draw. All right. All right. So I think that's say again.
We only got four entries.
I know it's only 4. Yeah, we got more people here, but I don't know why only 4 people register, but it is what it is, man. They want to remain incognito. So we're gonna go ahead and do this because I know I gotta get to bed here shortly.
Yeah, me too. I get up at 3:30. Oh, 3 o'clock. Shit.
Yes. So we'll go ahead and spend it now, man. Good luck. Here we go. Let's see who the winner is gonna be here. I'm loving it. Lee. It's gonna be Lee. There it is. I knew it. I knew it was gonna be Lee, man. Congratulations to Jacquard Lee for winning. We don't know what they won yet. Let's clap on that one, Lee. Let's see. We're going to check and see. Oops, no, not that. Let me see. We're gonna check out. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and spin this real quick, and then what it lands on, you get. All right. All right, here we go. That was a good spin right there. Good, healthy spin. You feel me? All right.
Hey, that shit hypnotized me, bro.
Hey, yeah, I know, man. I forgot where I was for a second. Bath and Body Works. All right, man. Bath and Body Works for your boy Lee, man. Congratulations.
And you cannot give it to your girl neither. Say you bought it for her.
Bath and Body Works, man. Let's see. What do you say? Eyes be hungry. Miss Shanti says, boo. Is that tomatoes? That was supposed to land on my name. Oh man. Same smell good. All right, get some smell good, or some smell good. Sorry. Yeah, get some smell good there. All right, congratulations to Jakar Lee for the win.
I say you respin again.
What's
No,
that?
I'm
Respin again.
I'm joking.
Hey, you know he ain't saying that shit. He like, nah, I'm getting that. All right, so let me bring you back up here. I'm all right. Congratulations to Lee, Jakar Lee for that win, man. Well, let me give a big thanks to Mr. Diz Riz himself for coming through, and everybody in the comment section as well. Thank you so much for everybody in the comment section, man. Y'all were asking some great questions, giving some great feedback, man. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for everybody who came over and hit the like button, man, to help out the algorithm. I definitely appreciate you on that one as well, and anybody that came through and hit for the Facebook as well. It seemed like I got more people from Facebook this time. Thank you for stopping by. I don't know if it's starting to push out the algorithm or whatnot, but I'm gonna keep sending it over there so you can keep watching it. You feel me? I do it for you. DeCarly says haters gonna hate. I hear that, man. Steve, man, what you got before we get up out of here?
Man, everybody be ready for the Ace of Spades this Sunday. We're not doing the Queens this week, right?
I don't think we're gonna do the Queens. I don't know if we're gonna have any Queens, man. No ladies are showing up. So I don't know if we'll be doing the Queens.
Okay. Well, everybody tune in to the Ace of Spades this Sunday at 5 p.m. Central. I got a topic that Tony brought up in the comments that I'm gonna shoot over to you so we can politic on that, and everybody enjoy the rest of the week. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We about to go into October. Shit, October is here. We almost in 2024, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't lying. Yeah, so thank you again, Diz Riz, man. I really appreciate it. You said no stay cleaning.
I see you can't take him nowhere. You can't take him.
He don't know how to act in public. He does not know how to act in public. I don't know who kid this is. But thank you so much, Diz Riz, for coming through. Thank you for everybody in the comment section again for holding it down, coming through. I really enjoyed you all. Hopefully you enjoyed us. Thank you again for everybody hit the like button as well. Let me make sure nobody gave a donation because I do be missing them. All right, we're good on that end. Let me hit the refresh just to make sure because I don't want nobody yelling at me. Okay, we are good on that end. All right. So again, I appreciate everybody. Until next time, man. Y'all be easy. All right. Peace out.